Hello students. So today we are going to learn a new method to solve the ordinary differential equation, and that method is Euler's modified method. Previously in the last class we have discussed about the Euler method, and now today we are going to learn about Euler modified method. Now modified term is added, that means some modification is done with the previous formula of the Euler method. Now first of all, is there what are the formulas for this particular method? The first thing is that the Euler method formula that we have learned in the last class. The formula was yn equals to yn minus 1 plus h f of xn minus 1 into comma yn minus 1. This was the formula we have covered in the topic of Euler method. Now in the case of Euler modified method, we will start with this particular formula. See, here also we have to find the y value for some fixed x value. A differential equation will be provided to you, similarly like the previous one. Dy by dx equals to f of x comma y will be given to you with the initial condition that y of x0 equals to y0 will be an initial condition, will be given to you with a step length. Then you have to find y of xn, that we can say that y of yn. This thing we have to find. Now for that, first of all we will use the Euler method formula, that is this formula yn equals to yn minus 1 plus h f of xn minus 1 yn minus 1, and we will denote it as, in this case, as the power 0. This was the first formula. Then the next thing is that we have to find yn equals to, we have to use this formula h by 2. Focus on the formula f of xn minus 1 comma yn minus 1, same term I am writing, plus, now see the last term, very important, the last term, f of xn comma yn to the power r, and this is yn of r, or that is a small changes, it is yn r minus 1. So if you are finding for r iteration, that is r minus 1, bracket close, third bracket closed. Now what this r means? R means we have to, suppose the question is a differential equation is given to you and you have to find the root of, suppose I am saying y of 0.5. okay, so first of all we will find the initial, that is yn 0. Then we will find yn at the point 0.05 with the first iteration. R indicates the modifications number in yn. Okay, the R indicates the modification number, that means how many times we have modified this final answer. That's why this modified term is added to the method. That means here we will get that value which we have to find, that value in the modified way. That means in the previous Euler method, what we are doing, simply for some given point we are finding the y by using the formula number 1. But here first of all we have to find the initial value by using formula number 1, and then by using the formula number 2 we have to find the modified value. You will get to know everything clearly when we start solving some numericals by using these two formulas. So let's start solving some numericals by using these two formulas. Just note down this formula, we will use this formula. Okay, so let us start with solving one question. Okay, so the question is that, given that dy by dx equals to x plus y with the initial condition y at the point 0 equals to 1, find y 0.05 and y 0.1 correct up to 4 decimal places taking step length h equals to 0.05. So first of all we will write what are the given here in the question. So here your dy by dx is given equals to x plus y with the initial condition y of 0 equals to 1. That means your f of xy is your x plus y. x0, that is initial point, is given to you 0, y0 initial point is given to you 1, and h, the step length, is 0.05. So these are the information given in the question. Now what we have to find? We have to find y of 0.05. So to find, first of all we will going to find y of 0.05. okay, that is, so this is our x0, so this is our h. So what will be our x1? Our x1 will be x0 plus h. We know that x0 is 0, h is 0.05, that means 0.05. This is our x1. okay, and what we have to find? We have to find y of 0.05. so we can see that the x1 is your 0.05. so what we have to find? Let us elaborate that. We have to find y of 0.05, and y 0.05 means y of x1. We know, now we get the value of x1 as 0.05, and we know that y of x1 can be written as in another form y of 1. That thing we have to find. So we have to find this thing very carefully. First of all, in this type of questions you have to fix the target, that what you have to find. So here we have to find y1. okay, so first of all we will find about y1, then we'll think about the next part. What was the next part? Y of 0.1. so for finding y1, so by using the formula number 1 of Euler modified method, we will find the y1 0. okay, so let's do that. Now from using formula number 1, I have written the formula number 1, yn0 equals to yn minus 1 plus h f of xn minus 1 comma yn minus 1. So what we have to find? Remember, we have to find y1. So always here we find here y1. So that means here n is going to be 1. So therefore y1 of 0, that means in place of n what I am putting? N equals to 1. So 1 minus 1, 0, h f of x0 comma y0. Now we know the values. y0 in the given question 1, h is given to you 0.05, f of x0 is given to you 0, and y0 is given to you 1. Now let us put in the function. The function was f of xy was equals to x plus y, that means their addition 0 plus 1. So finally after solving we will get 1.05. So this is our y1 0. Now this is our y1 0. Now we have to modify this value by using Euler modified method. This is, up to this we have done the Euler method. Using the same formula of the Euler method, we have find y1 and we have denoted as y1 0. Now what we have to do? Now we have to modify this value. How to modify? By using the formula number 2. Okay. Okay, now using the formula number 2, I have written the formula number 2. ynr equals to yn minus 1 plus h by 2 f of xn minus 1 yn minus 1 plus f of xn yn to the power r minus 1 closed. Now remember one thing, what we have to find? y1. So what will be here? y1. Okay, that means in place of n you get it. In place of n here, what you have to put in place of n equals to 1, because we have to find y1, because we have to modify this y1. That's why we are going to put n equals to 1. Now previously what we have find? For 0, y1 for 0. So here we are going to find y1 for 1. That means in place of r we are going to put 1. So by putting n equals to 1, r equals to 1, so the formula reduces to y1 of r, y1 of 1 equals to y0 plus h by 2 f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1, n is 1, y1, r minus 1, that is 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, so the formula reduces to this form. Now let us put the values. y0 was our 1, h by 2, that means 0.05 by 2, f of x0, that is 0, y0 was our 1, plus f of x1. Now what was your x1? 0.05. Did you remember that? And y1 not, see, y1 not, what is the value? 1.05. Close the bracket. So now we will put the function value and we will get our value here. So after that, I am doing in this side. So 1 plus 0.05 divided by 2. Now here f of x comma y was x plus y, that means 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1 plus here 0.05 plus 1.05, 0.05 plus 1.05. Why we are using this? Because we know that the given function f of x comma y here was x plus y. That's why. That means see 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1, that means 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1 plus f of 0.5 comma 1.5, that means their addition. Now after doing the addition and then multiply and all after solving this thing, you will solve this and you will get as y1, what we are finding here, y1 at the point 1.0525. So this is the first stage of modification, because this one indicates the first stage of modification. Now this modification we will continue till then, until we doesn't get the two consecutive modification value as same. Until that step we have to proceed. That means now we have to find the modification value of y1 at the stage 2. That means for this same formula we have to find the modification value at the stage 2. That means putting n equals to 1, n equals to 1 will be fixed because we are finding for y1, and second stage of modification, that means r equals to 2. So that means now in place of n we are going to put 1 and in place of r we are going to put 2 in the formula number 2. So putting n equals to 1 and r equals to 2 in the formula number 2, in this formula, y1 of 2 equals to y0. I'm just writing the formula, h by 2, f of 1 minus 1, that is x0 comma y0 plus f of n is here 1, so this will always remain x1 comma y1, and r is here, be careful, r is here 2, so 2 minus 1, that means x1 comma y1 and 2 minus 1, that means it will become 1, bracket close. Now let us put the value. There is nothing, just remembering the formula and putting the values, simple. y0 is given to you 1, h is 0.05 divided by 2, f of x0 is 0, y0 is 1, x1 is 0.05, and y1 at the point 1, y1 at the stage 1 is 1.0525. This is 1.0525. So now putting the function, that is 1.0.05 divided by 2, adding them 0 plus 1, adding them 0.05 plus 1.05 sorry, and after adding and simplifying you will get 1.05256, and in the question, if you remember, the question was up to 4 decimal places. So 4 decimal places, 0, 5, 2, 5, this is 6. So if you approx this, you will get y1 at the second stage, you will get 1.0526. Okay, this is the y1 at the modification stage 2. So now let us match. Is this two value match exactly up to 4 decimal places? We can see that the 4 decimal is 6, here the 4 decimal is 5, so it is not match. So we have to find for the third stage. That means for y1 we have to find for the third stage. That means for n equals to 1 and r equals to 3. So let's do that, putting n equals to 1 and r equals to 3. I'm simply doing in the rough here only. So putting n equals to 1 and r equals to 3, this becomes 3 minus 1, 2. So y1 2. So now we have to put the values. So y0 value is 1, h value is 0.05, x0 value is 0, y0 value 1, x1 value is 0.05. Now y1 2. Now many of the students have the confusion now which value you have to put. This value which we get after the calculation or the approximate value. Students, remember one thing, whenever during the question, while solving the question, you have to use the value of the y1 which you have earlier have to find. You have already find that. Always use that value you have get by calculation, not the approximate value. Remember one thing, always use the calculated value, not the approximate value. So what is the calculated value? 1.05256. Okay, so now let us put it here and do the calculation. So 1.005 divided by 2. Now function here add, that means 0 plus 1 plus, now adding this to 0.05 plus 1.05256. So after adding these, you will get the 1.05256. So finally your y1 at the modification stage 3 is give, if you do the 4 decimal approximation, 1.0526. So now here we can see that the y1 at the second modification and y1 at the third modification value are same. So after that you will write, it is clear that y1 at the second modification is equals to y1 at the third modification equals to 1.05256. Hence finally your y1 value, that means is 1.0525. This is 6. So that means y1 means y of 0.05 value was 1.0526. So finally your y1 value is 1.0526. Okay, so the first part of the question finished. Now what we have to find? The next part is y of 0.1. So let us start with the second part of this question. Now to find y of 0.1, this was the second part of the question. Okay, so first of all let us find x2. x2 will be by the formula we know x1 plus h. x1 was 0.05 and h was 0.05, and adding them we get 0.1. So we have to find y of 0.1, and 0.1 we got as x2, and y of x2 can be written as y2. So what we have to find basically here? y2. So all the left hand side will be our y2. So let us first of all find the initial value of y2 by using the formula number 1. So from formula 1, that is y2 at the point 0 will be our y1 plus h f of x1 comma y1. Okay, so now here first of all the y1. Now the most important thing, what the y1 value will be here. Remember one thing, the last conclusion of the previous part, that what we have get from the last part. We have get for x1 0.05, the y1 value was 1.0526. We will use this value only. Let us put the values. So y1 1.0526. Okay, then h is 0.05, f of x1 was 0.05 and y1 was 1.0526. So now 1.0526 plus 0.05, putting into the function was f of x comma y equals to x plus y. That means x, this was x, this is y, so their addition 0.05 plus 1.0526. So now if we add and then multiply, you will get 1.10769. This is our y2 at the initial point 0. Okay, so this is from the Euler's modified method, first formula. Now using the second formula, we are going to modify our this answer. So now using the formula number 2, we will modify our y2 0. So this means what we have to find, y2, that means whatever the n will be here, your n will always be 2. Okay, now r. So we will start the value of r with 1 because already for 0 we had find. So for r equals to 1 we will find. Okay, so now let us put n equals to 2 and r equals to 1. So putting here y2 1 equals to y2 minus 1 1 plus h by 2 f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 y2, r is 1, that means 1 minus 1 0. So now putting the value, y1 value 1.0526, h is 0.05 divided by 2, f of x1 was your 0.05, y1 1.0526 plus f of x2 is 0.1 and y20 value 1.10769. Okay, now let us add them. That is 1.0526, 0.05 divided by 2. Now putting the function, that means function is there adding x plus y. 0.05 plus 1.0526 plus now their addition 0.1 plus 1.10769. Okay, now after adding and simplifying, you will get y2 of 1 equals to, I'm just writing the answer directly, 1.11032. 1.11032. This is your y2 at the point 1. Okay, so now we have to find the second stage, that means in place of n 2 will be remain because we are finding for y2 only, but r will change by 2. So we are in place of r we are going to put 2. So now in place of r putting 2, that means in place of r putting 2, so there will be 2 changes, that means here 2 and here 2 minus 1, y2 of 1. All the rest of the thing will be same as the preceding one. So now y2 of 1, the value we have find now, the value was 1.11032. Now then putting into the function and calculating, we got y2 of 2 as 1.11038. So this is our y2 of 2, and y2 of 1 was, I'm just writing the value, y2 of 1 was your 1.11032. So we can see that up to 4 decimal places, if you approx up to 4 decimal, this as 1.1103, and if I approx this as a 4 decimal, we will get 1.1104. These two are not same. For 4 decimal, that means we have to find the third modification. So finding third modification means in place of r we are going to put 3. That means here y2 of 3, all the formula will be same, just a small change is here. It will be 2, 3 minus 1, 2. That means all the value will be same, just here it will be changed. y2 of 2 value what we get by calculation, not the approximation, the calculation value. That means 1.11038. That means here it will be 38, and after adding you will get y2 of 3. I'm just writing the value directly, 1.11038. If you calculate, you will get y2 of 3 as 1.11038, and if you approximate, you will get 1.1104. This is the value of y2 of 3. So again, it is clear that you will write in this way. It is clear that y2 of 2 equals to y2 of 3 equals to 1.1104. Hence y2 is equals to 1.1104, and y2 means y of 0.1 equals to 1.1104. Got it? So this is all about Euler modification method. Here, first of all, by using the Euler method, you have to find the initial value, and then you have to modify the value by using the formula number 2. And the r, the most important r, that is I'm talking about this r, is indicates the number of modification step. That means, see here, y2 of 2 means second modification step, y2 of 3 means third modification step. So this is all about Euler modified method. We will solve one more example. It will be clear some more concepts of Euler modified method. Okay, so let us put it to the another example of this method. Okay, so question number 2 is that solve by Euler modified method the following differential equation. That means this is talking to solve this about differential equation for x equals to 0.02. Okay, so that means we have to solve this differential equation and find the value of y at the point 0.02. By taking the step length h equals to 0.01, the differential equation is given to you with the initial condition y of 0 equals to 1. Okay, so first of all, what are the things given to you? Let us write this thing. Solution. Here f of x comma y, the function is the right hand side, that is the x square plus y. Now y 0 equals to 1, that means your x naught is given to you here 0 and y naught is given to you here 1. And what we have to find? We have to find y of y of 0.02. This is thing we have to find. So these are the given things and these are our target. So and what is the most important thing? The step length 0.01. Okay, so let us proceed with the x1. So here x1 is x naught plus h. We know this formula. X naught is 0. X naught is 0. H is your 0.01. So our x1 is 0.01. So first of all, we have to find y for x1, that is y1. Then we can proceed for y for x2, that is y2. Without finding y1, we can't go to directly to y2. So first of all we have to find for y of x1, that is y1. So first of all we have to find y of 0.01. Y of 0.01 means, what is of 0.01? x1. That means y of x1 means y1. So first of all we have to find our this y1. After finding y1, that means after finding y of 0.01, we can proceed to finding y2. After finding this, we can find our y2. y2 means y of x2. Y of x2 means, what will be the x2? x2 means x1 plus h. Okay, x1 was our 0.01, h is our 0.01, 0.02. That is y of 0.02, which is the required question. That means the required question is to find y2. But without finding the y1, we cannot go directly to y2. So first of all, by using the Euler modified method formula, we have to find y1. Then using that y1 value, we have to find our y2. Clear what we have to do? So first of all, let us go for the y1. Okay. So for finding y1, first of all we will find this thing. For finding y1, we have to first of all find the y1 0, that is the initial condition of y1, by using the formula number 1. So let's start. Okay, now so from formula number 1, y1 0. Formula number 1, we have to find here y1. First of all we have to find y1, and formula number 1 indicates the initial value, that is y1 0. Using that formula we will get y0 h f of x0 comma y0. Remember that formula, yn equals to yn minus 1 h into f of xn minus 1 yn minus 1, and here n is here 1. Now y0 is given to you 1, h is given to you 0.01, f of x0 0, y0 is given to you 1. 1 plus 0.01. Now the most important, the function f of xy is given to you x square plus y. Okay, x square plus y, that means x is here 0, so 0 square plus 1. So now after simplifying this, you will get 1.01. This is your y1 of 0. Now we have to modify this y1 value using the second formula. Now from formula 2, that is yn of r equals to yn minus 1 plus h by 2 f of xn minus 1 comma yn minus 1 plus f of xn comma yn to the power r minus 1 bracket closed. Okay, so for y1 we have to find, that means n will always be here, n will always be 1. Okay, and r, already we had find the initial, that means for r equals to 0 we had find it. So for r equals to 1 we have to find now, that means putting r equals to 1. So now putting the n equals to 1 and r equals to 1 in this formula, we will get y1 of 1 equals to y0 plus h by 2 f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 r minus 1. R minus 1 means 1 minus 1 0. Now putting the values, y0 was given to us 1, h is given to us 0.01 by 2, f of x0 means 0, y0 is 1 plus x1 is given to us 0.01 plus y10 we have calculated, that is 1.01. This is comma. So now putting into the function, we will get 1 plus 0.01 divided by 2. Now what was the first term? F of 0 comma 1. So what was f of x comma y? X square plus y. So f of 0 comma 1 will be 0 square plus 1 and the next one f of 0.01 comma 1.01. Using this formula we will get x square, that means 0.01 whole square plus what was the y, 1.01. okay, you can give in the second bracket this thing. So after now solving this, you will get here y1 of 1 as, after solving this all, you will get 1.01005. so this is our y1 of 1. So now we have to do the second modification. So second modification means in place of n will remain your 1 because you are modifying the y1, but the second modification means r is going to be changed and it will becomes 2. So all the formula will remain same, just a small change in the power, it will be 2 and that will be 1. So all the values will be same, just a small change in y1 of 1. y1 of 1 we got, just putting that value 1.01005, and on the basis of that if we do the calculation, that means here also it will be changed, it will become 1.01005. okay, just putting the functions, whatever the function according to that, and after calculating you will get y1 of 2 as, just after calculating 1.01005. okay, so if you remember the y1 of 1 and y1 of 2 at the same value, so after that you will write, it is clear that y1 of 1 is equals to y1 of 2, that is equals to 1.01005. Since in the question part there is no mention about the up to which decimal we have to correct, so we will remain the answer in this way. So which implies, or you can write hence y1 equals to 1.01005 or y of 0.01 equals to 1.01005. so we have find out our y1. So now using this data we are going to find our y2, which is the desired one. Okay, so let's start finding our y2. So first of all we have to know what was our x2. x2 is x1 plus h. x1 is 0.01, h is 0.01, so that is 0.02. What we have to find? We have to find y of 0.02. Now we have no y of 0.02 is nothing but our y of x2, that is y2. So we have to find y2. So first of all, from the formula number 1 we will find the initial value. So now from formula 1, y2 we have to find an initial, that means 0, yn minus 1, here n is 2, n minus 1 that is 1, plus h f of x1 comma y1. Now putting the value y1 that we have calculated, that is a modified value, but we get 1.01005, that is a modified value. H means 0.01, f of x1, okay, x1 was 0.01 and y1 was 1.01005. Now putting into the function, that is 0.01, put into the function x square, that is 0.01 whole square, plus y. So after solving that we will get y2 of 0 as 1.02015. so this is our y2 of 0. So we have find it our y2 of 0. So now we have to modify this y2. So for that we have to use formula number 2. So now from formula 2, The formula 2 says that yn of r equals to yn minus 1 plus h by 2 f of xn minus 1 comma yn minus 1 plus f of xn comma yn power r minus 1. Okay, this was the formula number 2. Now for which we have to find for y2, that means n will remain here n will remain as 2. Now we have to modify it, that means we are going to put r equals to 1. So in place of n put 2, in place of r let us put 1. So putting n equals to 2 and r equals to 1, we get y1 plus h by 2 f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 r minus 1, that is 0. Okay, now let us putting the value y1, that is the calculated value, modified value we have solved earlier. H is 0.01 divided by 2 f of x1. Okay, x1 is 0.01, y1 1.01005 plus f of x2, that is 0.02, and y2 of 0. y2 of 0 is 1.02015. 1.02015. Okay, now into putting the function. Function 1, x square plus y. X square, that is 0.01 whole square plus 1.01005 into the second bracket plus for this one, that is 0.02 whole square plus 1.02015, second bracket close. And now after solving this full calculation part, you will get y2 of 1 as 1.020204. What will get? 020204. Okay, so this is the first modification. Now we have to further modify it. Further modifying means in place of r, now we have to put 2. That means in the formula section, the formula will be remain same, just in the power will be changes, it will become 2, this will become as 1. So y2 of 1 value we are going to put here, the y2 of 1 value. So what is the y2 of 1 value? I'm just putting the, everything is remain same, just a small changes here, 1.020204. That means here will be also changes, that is 1.020204, and after solving this you will get y2 of the second modification stage, you will get as 1.0202037. Okay, now if we approximate this, that means this is 7 greater than 5, so if we approximate, it will become 4, that is 1.020204. you can write y2 at the second modification stage. So after that you will write the conclusion part. It is clear that y2 at first modification stage equals to y2 at second modification stage equals to 1.020204. So hence y2 equals to 1.020204. y2 means our y of 0.02, which we have to find 1.020204, which is the required answer. So this is all about the Euler modified method. I hope you got this method, and After that also, if you have any doubt or any question, just let me know. I will try to solve that also. So in the next class we will study a new method, and till then watch this method, try to solve the numericals, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.